So in this video, I'm going to be trading on boom and crash indices, and I'm going to show you guys how I made profits on this type of market. I'm going to show you guys the strategy I used to make profits and how I'm going to trade this market successfully. All right, now I'm going to use the lot size of 0.5. So 0.5 is a lower lot size so that I can be a little careful on the markets. All right, so as you can see right now, I'm going to put in the indicators which I want to use to trade. This is a live trade, guys. I'm going to show you how I trade. I'm going to show you the profit that I'm going to make as well on this trade. Put on the RSI, related strength index, period 14, apply to close. These are the parameters for the description: level 90, level 10, the style on 4 pixels. All right, then I'll put on the MACD indicator as well, because this MACD indicator is very powerful and I use it to trade this market mostly because it's really good to see a possible buy and sell entry. Now put on the fast EMA 14, slow EMA 24, MACD SMA 10. Easy, just like that. The main color black signal, change the signal here to red. All right, to the color of red, then done. All right, so what I'll do right now, I've not started the trade yet, so I'll zoom into the market right here. I can see that the market have been buying for a certain amount of time. So if I enter this market right now for a buy, this market might sell. Okay, so I'll check on the 1 hour time frame. All right, now the 1 hour time frame I've sold for a certain amount of time. Now the market should buy a little bit, but I can see that this market is towards this position right here, towards this region. So what I would do is to scalp this market. I'm going to scalp this market, take just about 3 candlesticks. Although the market have bought for about 10 candlesticks, but I'm going to take a buy, enter into multiple entries, about 5 multiple entries or so. If I go over to the 1 hour time frame, you can see the market here has sold already for a long period of time, but it started to buy. The market might spike, although it might spiked, but I'm just going to scalp this market, take just 3 candlesticks from this market, and I'll be out of the market. Because if you take a look at this point right here, at this point the market have gotten to this region here, and if you see that this line, which is this black line here, this MACD line, I've got it to the level of 90 on the second zoom level, so we're expecting a spike. Although the market is at the oversold region, so it will buy. So the market will buy for a certain amount of time before the spike will come into the market. So just to wait for that entry, I'm going to take after the third candle, I'm going to exit and take the profit. All right, now that the third candle take have been completed, I'm going to exit the market. You can see our profit right there. I'm going to close all the trade positions, as you can see. Now we made a profit of about 3 points, over $3, right? 3 points, some cents on the market. If you do the calculation correctly, you'll see that we just made a profit. I've successfully gotten about 3.5 candlesticks for a buy on the crash 500 index market. Now the reason I took just 3 candlesticks from this trade entry is because this market have bought for a particular period of time, for a very long period of time, for over 10 candlesticks, and there's a chance that this market would sell. But if you take a look, the market is at the oversold position, meaning at the oversold region. Now because this market is at the oversold region, the market need to go towards the upward trend, which is the overbought, right? But take a look, if you go over to the 1 hour time frame at this point, let me zoom in a little bit. The 1 hour time frame, the market is at this point in time. Now if you zoom in a little bit, you can see at this point right now that the market have sold already. The market need to buy for a little period of time. The market need to buy, and if you zoom out, you can see that the market already got to the oversold position here. Now I need to go to the overbought, and if you take a look, the market have not gotten to the overbought at this point. in time on the 1 hour time frame. So that made me to take a buy for just 3 candlesticks. But because it is the 1 minute time frame, the market moves quickly, so spike might come into the market, meaning that the market could sell. So now that I've gotten over $3 profit from that market, what I will do right now is to go over to the bull market and see if I can get a possible buy or sell entry or scalp the market as well. You see, when you're trading like this, you don't need to wait for one market to go in your favor first before you look for an entry. You can switch the market after making profit from, you know, the crash market. Then when you see that the market is not going in your favor, you can go over to the bull market and look for a possible buy or sell entry at that point in your own favor. So what I'll do is go over to the boom 500 index. I'm using the same parameters, which is the RSI and the MACD, as you can see. So I'll zoom into the market. First, I want to do a proper analysis on this market right now. All right, the market, I've already got into the overbought, so it's going towards the downward trend, right, on the 1 hour time frame. So what I'm seeing right here is that the market have sold for a long period of time, so we're expecting multiple spikes on this market. All right, we're expecting multiple spikes on this market. This market should spike for a long period of time, going towards the upward trend. The market have already sold to this point, so it's time for this market to buy. All right, so what I'll do is to carefully observe the market before I'll place an entry for either a buy or a sell. So when MACD got to this point level of 90, the market sold. Only when it gets to the level of 10, it bought, as you can see here. So what I'll do right now is to go to the trend line. All right, the market already bought right now. Just like I said, I told you guys that this market is going to buy towards the upward trend. All right, but if I'm looking for a long spike, I'm going to wait until the downtrend towards MACD. Although the upward trend, they're expected to get multiple spike, but if you want a bigger one to make more profit, it need to be towards the downward trend on the level of 10 of the RSI to this point in time. So what I'll do right now is to wait, because if I enter into the market for a sell, the market might buy, and if I enter for a buy, the market might sell for a certain amount of time before it will eventually spike. So I'm going to be holding the market for too long, which I don't want to do. So I just want to scalp this market, take advantage of small price movement, then I'm out.